Welcome back to the squidBYTE Show. I'm Ross.
Hello.
And that's Chad. And we're playing Splatoon, the best new Nintendo game ever.
So much better than Super Mario Brothers. This actually feels Super Mario-esque. I think I've said it like 50 times in this playthrough. Just reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine. I can't get over it.
Oh! Ooh, that was excellent timing.
Yeah, the reflexes like a cat.
You've been having a lot of green ink lately.
Oh.
Starting to notice some consistent color schemes here.
What do you mean? How do you mean?
How do you mean? Wait, weren't you green in the last level?
Oh, I don't know. I think I switched colors each time. Oh, that was really stupid of me. I switched colors each level, I believe.
I see. Said the blind man to his deaf, dumb wife.
Oh, hey, that's misogynistic, dude.
Is it?
No, I'm kidding.
I thought dumb meant mute. I mean, in that instance, yeah.
Dumb is
if you were dumb, you were mute.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm not sure how old
you meant
that
that the other way around. If you were mute, you were dumb. Not if you were dumb, you were mute.
So
You're an idiot. Oh my gosh, we're probably like offending a very specific group of people right now. Mute people.
I am silent. Oh, Native Construct is so good. For anybody...
That was a really Morrissey impression of Native Construct.
You shut your mouth, how can you say?
Oh god. That voice is just so, like, recognizable.
It is.
I know I'm listening to the Smiths once Morrissey starts singing.
You know, the thing is, like, I like the Smiths, but I really don't like the Smiths at the same time. I can't stand how much of a bleeding heart Morrissey is. But
not to say he's not talented.
No, absolutely, he's totally talented, and like his music is actually really good. Like I might do a hilarious impersonation of him, but I do it all in good fun, and there's always an undertone of like respect to any joke I make about Morrissey, because let's face it, like the man's been making really good music for like a long time, and he's not a seal. I believe only seals perform.
Only seals perform.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Like, even if, like, it's like, okay, yes, I understand that is true, but at the same time, seals aren't the only animals that perform,
That's not a performance that you sing, that's real emotion.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's exactly what he says.
Well, hey, good for him, man.
Yeah, I mean, what a great thought. What a great way to end that thought.
It's just everyone thinks we hate Morrissey now.
No, I love Morrissey in an ironic and unironic way.
Oh, gotta love those.
On to other exciting topics. Today, NECA revealed some painted sculpt work on their fifth series of Aliens figures, and I couldn't be more excited.
Oh man, the meta, it comes back.
I don't know, man. I saw
we talk about like a lot of different like communities from the internet.
Yeah, let it be known.
Welcome to Reddit.
Let it be known from this point that I'm a really diehard toy collector, particularly toy collector of 80s monsters, 80s movie monsters.
So
to be
specific.
More specific. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily just 80s. It's just like I have a lot of monsters and like so many Halo figures. I don't know why I have so many Halo figures, but I decided, like, the second that McFarlane announced that they were doing Halo Reach figures, I was like, and I want one of every Covenant figure in my collection, and I'm only 2 away.
That's awesome.
From completing that. But like the 2 figures I needed are like kind of pricey and like a little hard to come by as of late.
I really commend collectors because they're really good at what they do.
No, you and I need to start like putting money together to collect Figma because they have like a bunch of really cool Nintendo characters out. Like they did a Skyward Sword Link, and they did that that Samus figure from I think it's from Metroid Other M if I'm not mistaken. I did that, or it's probably like from Super Metroid, but it's cool because it's like it's such a like versatile figure. It comes with like one of those articulated stands, and like it's like a fully articulated body, and it comes with like a morph ball, and it comes with it's got her like cannon that has like the blast cannon mode and like the missile mode. Like they're two separate sculpted tips, and then they have a couple of variants of those. They have one that's shooting missiles, and then they have one that's that like uses the charge depth charge beam, and then like fires multiple little bolts. And so like it gives you so many options to like pose that figure with. It's a piece of art. For sure, as well as that Skyward Sword Link, because like you can like
you want to know what I'm thinking right now?
What are you thinking right now?
That I was not paying attention to any of that, and I feel really bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just know that you and I have to start collecting Nintendo Figma figures.
Figma.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like kind of like the poor man's Revoltech. I'm just a little biased because I think Revoltech has a really good joint system, but. It's not to say that Figma's is bad. It's just not as diverse. Oh, you obliterated her. That was... I love whenever enemies violently explode in video games, because it always kind of gives you a little bit of a reason to feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, well, I just brutally murdered my opponent here.
Who's the villain now?
Of course, like I don't know how I can say that when I never feel bad about using a 9-foot alien to relentlessly murder people for me in Alien Isolation.
Wow, is that how tall it is?
Well, I would assume so because of the fact that its legs are a lot longer, due to the fact that it's got Velociraptor legs.
That's interesting.
Which I love. I don't know why so many people hate that. I think that's a really neat way to I guess take your own creative spin with the original Geeker design. Like it's a good way to pay homage to the original and do something unique. I just realized I was talking a lot with my hands over my mouth, and that might affect the quality of the sound. So if everything I said is just an understatement, exactly. If it's like an incoherent mutter, I'm so sorry.
It's like listening to someone talk on the phone from afar. Like you just hear like.
It's like listening to someone talk on the phone like across the Grand Canyon.
Oh my gosh, this is my last chance to not die.
No, I don't want my stock prices to go down 15%.
Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna die. I'm not good at this.
You're fine at this. You just have to kill that little octopi lady.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Apparently, Octopussy is a plural of octopus.
I remember seeing the name of that movie when I was a kid, and I was just so uncomfortable. I was like, am I supposed to be reading this word?
James 007.
I didn't even know it was 007. I was like, oh, that's a porno.
Yeah, pretty much.
Weird.
But isn't that kind of what James Bond is? Like, at its core, James Bond is just about a man that is a spy and gets it on. Did you know that James Bond is apparently in part based on Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee? Yeah,
because Christopher Lee was, I think, a British Special Forces agent or something like that.
Christopher Lee is the guy that did Saruman in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and he's Count Dooku, and he's also a lot of things.
This little bastard just painting the area purple.
I know. Look at her just zooming around.
What a jerk.
I mentioned that because apparently the James Bond books are based off of Christopher Lee and this partner that he had, and all of James Bond's action feats are based off of things that Christopher Lee did, whereas all of the drinking martinis and seducing ladies was like his partner. And so they took both of those aspects and embodied them into one fictional character, and then they got Sean Connery to play him.
Sean Connery wasn't the first Bond, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that
And
guy
then-
just is he never dies.
Well,
He never ages, never dies.
well, I don't know if you know who Max Landis is, but he's a director, and he made the movie Chronicle.
Oh, I think I saw it.
And he had a really cool way that he wanted to he wanted to like make what he called James Bond continuity porn, where it was like it opens up and like 007 is being like debriefed from this mission.
This is terrible. I'm gonna have to play this whole thing over again.
And I'm missing a lot of details, but basically what happens is like two of the I think it's Roger Moore and like one of the other James Bonds like goes rogue and like blows up MI6, and then some of the other James Bonds have to like team up and like take them down. And it's cool because he said that like it was supposed to be a way to like rope all of the movies together and make them into like one continuity. So James Bond is just like a hook that like is given to anybody who fills in for the position of 007.
Right.
And like he said he wanted to include all these like props from the different movies and stuff. I think it's really fun. I'm just going to take a moment here to say that I'm not a fan of the James Bond movies in the slightest. Like I've watched a few of them and I enjoy them, but like I've never watched
the one with
all of them.
the one with the guy from Mamma Mia was pretty good. Die Another Day or Forget Tomorrow or
It is Die Another Day.
Has anyone ever done as far as to look like